What is up, YouTube? Welcome to another edition of Nerdy Sense Reacts. It's your boy Corey, and I know that I'm a little late on these. I was watching Panthers versus Arizona. Go Cam, Killer Cam, big fan. But we got the TV spots for Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, so let's get into these real quick, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts of after.
This Bat vigilante is like a one-man reign of terror.
You're damn right.
The press has to do the right thing. You don't get to decide what the right thing is. Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman. Next time they shine your light in the sky,
Don't go to it.
don't go to it. The Bat is dead. Bury it. Rated PG-13.
Who the hell does Superman think he is talking to Batman like that? Respect your elders, boy. But I'm just kidding. Of course, Superman is the only, one of the only superheroes besides maybe Flash and Wonder Woman who could talk to Batman like that. This guy is so OP in the DC realm. Even between Marvel and DC superheroes, if you like comparing them, Superman ranks among the top as far as power. This guy is so freaking powerful. I was reading the DC Encyclopedia the other day. Photographic memory is called eidetic memory. And that allows humans to be able to record in their mind time, place of certain events, and they can remember it very well. Their mind just records it and locks it in. It's a steel trap. But Superman's eidetic memory is on a different level. To where humans can remember specific dates of situations that happened, Superman can remember the situation. He can remember the date, the time. He can remember what temperature it was. He can remember if a fly was on the wall. He can remember what maturation process it was in. If a person attacked him, he can remember whether they led with their right or their left, whether their jacket was ripped, whether their pants were sagging, or whether they were pulled up tight, whether they had a belt, what color, what style it was, the threading. He can just, whether their hair was parted left or right, if they had a dimple, if they had a pimple on their nose, whether their voice sounded nasally, if they were sick, if they had some type of chronic disease. He can just, the amount of detail that his mind processes is just on a whole different level. And of course, because he's an alien. So he's like one of the only ones who can talk to Batman like that. But you know, Batman had that look on his face like, is this person serious? Like, do you really know who I am to be talking to me like this? So that was incredibly brash of Superman. But let's get into TV spot 4. I love it, but it's just wow to hear somebody talk to Batman like that.
You're gonna go to war. He's the one that brought the war to us. Count the dead. Thousands of people. What's next? Millions. He has the power to wipe out the entire human race, and if we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty. And we have to destroy him. Rated PG-13.
Bravo, Ben Affleck. What acting he came out with in that one. That kind of surprised me if you saw my face. Oh man, he channeled some Bruce Wayne there, huh? Okay, for Bruce Wayne to feel that way, I completely understand. Believe me, I do. That Superman is an alien. He has this incredible amount of power, but I kind of wonder if it's coming from a place of jealousy instead of worry. You know, Batman is older in this movie, and he is past his prime, and he's still trying to take on the criminal element, but now this new superhero comes out of nowhere who's 100 times powerful than Batman could ever dream of being, and he's able to do it with relative ease. So man, I'm wondering if it's coming from a place of jealousy as well as understanding that the power that this guy harnesses is incredible and potentially dangerous. I absolutely love that these two TV spots focus on Bruce Wayne / Batman. It gives us a little bit of a look inside Bruce Wayne, his mind, where he's coming from, and also the Batman. But I can't help but think some of that is jealousy. For him to say a 1% chance, that's kind of over the top. all of these superheroes are going to be coming out of the woodwork. So are you going to feel like that towards the Flash, towards Aquaman, towards the Green Lantern, who they're starting to cast them? We have our first castings for Hal Jordan and some of the other ones. So that's great. I'm going to talk about that at another time though. But this whole superhero element, are you going to feel that way about them? And are you going to do the same thing? Maybe after his conversations and his battles with Superman in this movie, we'll start to see, you know, a Bruce Wayne that is a little bit more understanding. But man, like, how are you going to react? That is crazy. A 1% chance, like, I know he was there during the battle with Zod, but did you see Superman attack any humans? Did you see him punch a human halfway across Metropolis? Did you see him choke anybody out, melt their face with his laser vision? Like, did you see that? I know he absolutely wrecked Smallville and cost a lot of money, millions of dollars in damage, I think was the toll. But come on, that's a little over the top. 1% chance. I know he's worried, and I know that Superman is a cause for concern, but really the guy hasn't done anything to mankind to really pose that much of a threat to 1% chance. There are some events and some things and clarity that we're going to get in this movie that are going to let us look inside the mind and see exactly why he's saying the things that he's saying. But man, that is just incredibly, like, that's incredibly that's incredibly aggressive. But of course that is Batman, and I absolutely love it. I love it. But we'll see the conversations that go on between Batman and Superman and why he's actually giving that type of dialogue. And I wonder if they're going to have conversations before the battle, or if it's just going to be, you know, straight out aggressiveness from the outset. Don't go, like, you shine a light in the sky, don't go to it. I'm pretty sure Batman's going to say something that's going to be like Superman, like, oh, this dude is not a friend. He is definitely a foe, so let me do my intimidation thing. But that's my thoughts. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. Let's open this up to a forum and get some discussion going. Other than that, let me know how you like my reaction. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Facebook, Twitter, stay up to date on all the latest Nerdy Sense content. You guys can check out my videos below. We got a lot of reactions, reviews, also gameplay that I have on the channel history, so make sure you look at that. Also got a lot of podcasts coming up soon. Got some great information, just sifting through it all and getting that ready. So keep on the lookout for that. Other than that, NS Nation, you already know what it is. Stand up. Is that the Joker? Oh, is that Robin?
Tonight, I'm not giving any more outs. For justice, sometimes there doesn't need to be a winner. I'm not a Wayne, Mr. Pennyworth. Goodbye. You may not be a Wayne, but you are still family.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be Robin.
Coincidental. That same day we say bye-bye to Batsy, a famed billionaire disappears.
Go to hell.
Take a look around, kiddo. It appears that you decide to have a nice date with me right down there.
So is that like Todd? Is his name Jason Todd?
Beautiful, isn't it? Caught in your own web.
The crowbar thing.
That and this, your masterpiece.
Crowbar thing seems really familiar.
You got something else about you, kiddo. Your toes itch to cross that white line. No, you're not like the Bash. You run on something else entirely.
Oh.